Well, you want to clear your palate, my friends, because the Minnesota Summer Wine Festival just around the corner. The event features local wines and ciders, along with food vendors and live music, and certified sommelier Leslee Miller. Hi, Leslie. Good to see you again.
Hi, Heath.
From the Minnesota Grape Growers Association, here to talk about what we can taste at this year's festival. Welcome back to the show. Good to see you. And you always bring fun and excitement along.
I do. I bring wine because that's what I do.
Exactly. And you are an expert in this field. So what is new in the world of Minnesota wines this year? Because this is what this festival is all about.
This is pretty exciting, actually. 2017, we introduced a brand new grape to Minnesota.
Really? What do you mean?
The Itasca grape.
Oh, really?
Yeah, white wine grape. There are not wines made of it just yet. But this is a really cool and interesting subject to talk about the vendors with at the Summer Wine Fest this year, because I know that people are really excited about.
When you say that, hey, we got a new grape, and you hear about that, somebody just come along and I'm going to take these, I'm going to bring them on up there now. Boop, out comes a grape.
Years and years. Yes. Yeah. So it's a lot of breeding. We can thank the U of M for definitely helping us through that. There's some beautiful work going on out at the Horticultural Center. So yes, it takes years to come up with these grapes, but 2017, now we do have this new grape.
All right, let's be frank. We're not the friendliest of climates in general. When you think of wine, you think of those more moderate temperatures in general. How do we do that with grapes that grow here? Is it a shorter season? I mean, it has to be.
Yeah, well, we have a completely different grape strain as well. So Vitis vinifera is the grape that we drink on a regular basis. If you're drinking Cabernet, Merlot, Sauvignon Blanc, we grow Vitis riparia, so we're able to withstand some of these colder temperatures. In some situations, upwards of 33 degrees below zero. And also, yes, we do have a pretty interesting growing season here as well. While we can grow those grapes, they don't always grow and make the best wines. And so we obviously have come up with grape varietals that can withstand the entire season and then make wines that are balanced and beautiful.
I'm assuming we have a variety of things. So this is what we can expect to see at the wine festival this year?
17 wineries. That's really cool.
I had no idea.
Plus ciders, which is a really big thing in Minnesota right now, obviously. The really fantastic part about the Summer Wine Fest is that you're able to purchase up to 6 bottles of wine or cider on site and then take them home with you direct from the wineries. And we give you a cute little tote bag so you can take those home.
A commemorative tote,
yes, and of course you get to keep your glass when you come to the fest as well.
Now, I mean, the fest isn't a, for folks that have never been to a wine fest or a great tasting type of thing such as this, what is the, not the rules, but kind of what can people expect when they go? You get a glass and are you just loading up, and by the time you get to your 4th wine, you don't even know what you're drinking? That's not what goes on.
No, you have to really mind your P's and Q's when you go to a wine event. Especially you, Keith.
Yeah, well, yes,
wine is good for blood clots, by the way. But overall speaking, ask questions, and that's really why these winemakers are on site. Yeah, and ask questions about the grapes, because these are not the grapes that you're getting in your, on your local restaurant list. Hopefully they are pouring some of these great grapes, but ask questions about the grapes, ask questions about what these wines are supposed to taste like, and ask more about these wineries, because you can go visit these guys right here in Minnesota.
And you don't have to be a wine expert. You don't have to even have a super knowledge base, because again, as you said, these people want more fans. They want more drinkers. They want more. They are there to educate and help you out.
Yes, absolutely, and show their wares. And this is a fantastic time of year, I think, to be outside, be in an outdoor environment. This is at the shops in St. Louis Park at the West End. And I just think it's a great time of year to be outside and talking to these farmers.
All right, how can people get tickets to this event?
You can go to mngrapes.org. You can purchase the tickets for $40 on the site or $45 at the door.
And what does that get you? You get a commemorative tote.
Yes,
you get a glass. And what does that glass enable you then?
The glass will enable you to drink wine throughout the fest.
To try and sample all the wares.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, go through and make sure that you're not too tipsy by the time you got to your last winery, because you want to be able to taste through a lot of these wines. Yes. And I have poured 2 wines for you today, a little Crescent, and then I also have this beautiful Marquette from Crow River. These guys do a great job. They're out in Hutchinson, and I just love them. This is the La Crescent from Wild Mountain Winery. And I will tell you that the La Crescent grape has been very, very popular in the last few years. People absolutely love this grape.
And is it going to be surpassed by the Itasca?
Ooh, only time
Only
will
time
tell.
will tell.
Only
Certainly,
time will tell.
Only time will tell when it comes to this wine, so it's the Itasca. I like that, just the fact that we can call it the Itasca grape. I like that very much. The Summer Wine Festival, of course, is happening this Saturday, August 6th. No, a week from Saturday, August 6th, at the Shops at the West End, St. Louis Park. It runs from noon until 5, and for more information and tickets, head to mngrapes.org. Leslie, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thanks, Keith.
Cheers to you. All right, guys, back over to you on the couch.